Hello everybody, welcome to this pick a card reading. The topic we're looking at today is what makes you beautiful, because we are all beautiful and sometimes we really need to hear that. So the reason for this topic today was that I saw a video by Amy over at 811 Moon, and she has covered this same topic, what makes you beautiful, and in her video she challenged other readers to use her tag to carry on the topic, make their own version of it. So here I am doing my own version of what makes you beautiful. So if you are interested in going and seeing the video over at 811 Moon, I will pop the link to that down in the description box below, so you can go and view that one as well if you want to. And I really wanted to do this video because for February I wanted to have a focus on love and self-love, because we have Valentine's Day coming up in just a few days. February is that time where we're all thinking about love, and it's a nice time to focus on self-love as well. So I thought this theme, or this topic, fitted very nicely with the theme that I wanted to be going for this month. So hopefully you enjoy this video. Of course, if you do, go click that like button. Also subscribe if you don't already. Would be lovely to have you here for future readings. So let's get on with it. We have 4 piles for you to choose from today. We have 1, 2, 3 and 4. And you can choose either by the number, or you can use the stones that I'm going to place in front of these as well, if you would rather choose by stone. Once you have decided which pile is calling to you, then go and look for the timestamps that you'll find both in the description box and in the comments below. Click on the relevant timestamp and it will take you straight to your reading. So for pile 1, we have this clear quartz. For pile 2, we have amethyst. For pile 3, we have rose quartz. And for pile 4, we have amazonite. Okay, so we're going to begin, of course, with number 1. And if you chose pile 1, then you have the clear quartz crystal. And clear quartz is really good for clarity. It's also a good stone for kind of amping up the energy of other stones. So you can place it with many other stones and it will kind of just strengthen even more their energy. So pile 1, we have for you Pleiades. So straight away, this is telling me that what makes you beautiful, pile 1, is that you have a very high vibration. Now, when you hold a high vibration, you are much likely to be happy the majority of the time, or at least calm the majority of the time. You could well be somebody who, when you do struggle and have the moments of feeling not so great, you might come out of that a little bit quicker than some people do. You probably very naturally set to quite a high vibe state of being. Of course, Pleiades is a type of starseed, so you may well resonate with being a starseed. Pleiades in particular Pleiadian starseeds are very chatty. So you may well be somebody who others find beautiful just because you are friendly, welcoming, chatty, which is a really nice energy to have. This also has the kind of vibes from this card are all about not only raising vibrations, but also about raising, not only the vibrations generally of the earth, but also there tends to be a soul mission of raising your own consciousness. So that can mean that you may have had a lot of lessons to go through. So one of the things that makes you beautiful could well be the fact that you have been through many things, so you have an understanding of other people and how to help them, or how to talk to them, or how to listen from their viewpoint when they go through their own things. So that's a beautiful start. And we also have the Eight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Empress. Now, Empress energy is showing me that not only do you hold this high vibration that will draw people in just because it feels good to be around you, you have a beautiful vibration. This also indicates that you are very physically attractive as well. So you could well hold physical beauty. The Empress also, she's like an embodiment of all four of the queens that we see in the minor arcana. And queens are always very nurturing. They also, they know how to hold themselves. They know how to behave in different situations. They are good at advising people and sitting in their own power as well. So this again feels very high vibrational. I feel like you are somebody who has that really beautiful energy that draws people in towards you. Again, with the nurturing, we see this here with the Queen of Cups as well. She is incredibly nurturing, kind, caring, compassionate to others. So not only do you look good, but you also have that beautiful attitude towards other people. With the Eight of Pentacles here, now this talks about hard work. So you are definitely somebody who puts the effort into things that you do. And because we're seeing here this energy of kindness and compassion coming through, it really feels like that is something that you put a lot of effort into. You may well put a lot of effort into your friendships and relationships and just looking after other people. With the High Priestess, that shows that you are quite intuitive. Now, she's also a leader and a teacher. So this High Priestess here is showing me that people may really value your advice or just being around your energy. There is something very uplifting about you that people may well seek you out when they are not feeling so good. They may seek you out for advice, and even if they don't, they definitely think of you as somebody who does give good advice and somebody who's quite intuitive as well. So this is really beautiful. With the Two of Pentacles that we have as well here, this is all about balance, where it can also be about juggling energies. I really feel like you are somebody who puts yourself out for others, And so at times this may be, juggling between yourself and other people and trying to gain that balance. So it's definitely important to have a focus on self-care, not just on caring for other people. But yes, pile one, what makes you beautiful is absolutely this high vibration, quite physical attractiveness as well. And this energy that you have of being kind, caring towards other people, and also somebody that they can really look up to for advice. So I think you come across to other people as being very, very kind, quite wise, and quite grounded. So pile one, I do hope that this resonated with you. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to click that like button. I hope to see you again for another reading soon. So on to pile two. And pile two, you guys had the amethyst stone. I nearly forgot the name of it for a second there. So amethyst is very soothing, particularly a stone like this where it's quite smooth, polished. Smooth stones are always more of a soothing, calm energy than rough ones. And amethyst is very good at soothing, relaxing, and can sometimes be useful for sleep as well. So pile two, let's have a look at what makes you beautiful. So your card that we have here is the Priestess. So the Priestess, she is a teacher and a leader. So you come across as being quite strong. I think your strength and your leadership are some of the qualities that make you very beautiful. Now, this card is all about being dedicated to service and dedicated to sort of freedom and leadership. You definitely have some leadership qualities about you. However, you might not always realise yourself how strong you are. This card also talks a lot about courage. It's very Aquarian kind of vibes that I get from this card. This leading people towards a new future is the feeling that I'm getting here. Now we also have for you the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So I am definitely getting very strong vibes of leadership, courage, and this forward drive. Again, the Knight of Swords is kind of making me think Aquarian energy because, for a start, swords are linked to air signs. And there's this just action forwards to new ideas, new clarity. I really feel like you are not afraid to take action towards the things that you want, and that comes through here with the Knight of Swords and with the Knight of Wands there. So with the King of Pentacles as well, he is very wise. Of course, kings are also leaders. It's a very grounded energy, being Pentacles. So there's a nice mix here because we have the Swords, the Pentacles, the Cups, and the Wands coming out. It feels like you do have quite a solid, grounded energy. Now, the King, he also shows confidence, which again I get as well with the Knight of Swords and the Priestess. They are kind of suggesting that one of the beautiful qualities about you is your confidence. Now, most people don't always feel confident in themselves all of the time. So whether you always feel confident or not, I see that you do push yourself forward anyway. And other people definitely see you as being confident. You're coming across as really having your stuff all together, like you know where you're going and you know how to lead other people with you. With the Six of Cups here, and this talks about joy and it can talk about memories as well. I really feel with this, like some of you pile 2, your exes may struggle to move on and to forget about you after relationships have ended. I think you really leave your mark on people and you are a difficult person to get over. But this also shows me quite a joyful attitude, which that happiness, that joy, as well with the Nine of Cups, that shows an awful lot of happiness as well. And a really, like a feeling of being quite content and satisfied with what you have around you. So those really happy, positive vibes really draw people in. That is definitely something that makes you beautiful. With the Knight of Wands as well, I see not only do you take action sort of towards new ideas, new ways of doing things, I feel like you're really not scared to try new things. But you're also not scared to follow your passions and follow your heart. You know, really investigate your creative side, your spiritual side, things like that. I feel like you are somebody who would kind of give anything a try. There's this fearlessness coming through here. So pile 2, what makes you beautiful is absolutely your happy, joyful qualities, your courageousness, and your leadership abilities. Some of you may choose to do something professional with these leadership abilities because it's coming through so strongly. You could well have your own YouTube channel. You could work advising other people in some way. For some of you, it may not be a job or a career that you do. For some of you, there may be some kind of hobby where you're able to show those leadership qualities. And for some of you, this could just be, you know, as regards to your family and friends, leading them. But it definitely comes through very strongly, these leadership vibes. So I think quite a lot of you either do or may do in the future something that could earn you money through this. So pile 2, that was a look at what makes you beautiful. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, then hit that like button, and I hope to see you here soon for another reading. That's all I have for you for now. Okay, pile 3. Let's have a look at what makes you beautiful. So if you resonated with pile 3, then you have this rose quartz stone. And of course, rose quartz is usually linked to love. It's a very soothing, healing kind of stone for anything to do with love. It's very good at promoting love and also self-love. It's very pretty pink as well. I do like rose quartz. So, your card that we have here, birthing a new age. Okay. We also have the Hermit, the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, the World, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Pentacles. So, excuse me, with birthing a new age, we can see here it says birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So pile 3, a lot of you are going to be creative types, and also you dream big. That can be very attractive to other people. Some people can get quite stuck in their own limitations and are afraid to dream big. You are not like that. You definitely, you not only have these big dreams, but with the creative side here, you have the ability to pull those dreams forth into reality and make your dreams into something solid. So definitely a creative vibe here. Also, with this card, talks about souls who reincarnate over several lifetimes to be around during important times and to help bring in the energies of the new age. So this really has quite a mystical vibe to it. So I do feel like many of you pile 3 are very unique. There is something quite mystical, quite magical and unique about you, and it's very beautiful. So not only are your creations likely to be unique, but you yourself have a uniqueness about you that really stands out and makes you beautiful. Now, with the other cards that we have here, with the World card, where we have dreaming a new world into being, and then we have the World card as well, this does feel like, you know, the world is your oyster. You can absolutely bring new worlds into being. I feel like you are somebody who really embraces every opportunity that comes up and you're able to make the best of things. With the Wheel of Fortune as well, it's quite a lucky card. You know, the wheel turning in your favour can talk about luck. So I feel like there is this real positive attitude here just in general towards life, and that really makes you beautiful. With the Page of Pentacles as well, pages they can bring in new opportunities, but they also can be looking out ahead to scout out those new opportunities and to find the new opportunities. They can, you know, be the adventurers. So I really do feel, again, like you are somebody who embraces opportunities as well as looking out towards the future and having this huge amount of positivity for the future, this feels like here. And I also see that with the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. It's like you have this direction. The Two of Wands talks about choices, but you can see, even though there are 2 choices here, there are 2 ways in which to go. This person is only looking one way. They know which way they want to go. So although there are options available, they know the right path for them. And then with the Three of Wands, you have that waiting for your ships to come in, knowing that progress and good things are coming in. I really do feel like you do not worry about the future. You just look forward to embracing what energies it might bring in. And with the Hermit card here, I really do feel, again, there is that mystical, spiritual energy that we also have here with the Birthing a New Age card. But the Hermit as well, you know, he's quite solitary. He spends a lot of time by himself. It's a card all about inner reflection, and it can be also to do with spiritual awakening. But that time alone, I do feel like you are not afraid to be alone, and you're not afraid to do that soul searching, that inner work that some people do find difficult. Now, a lot of people struggle with being alone in their own energy. It's not an enjoyable experience for some people, or it's something that takes some time to learn, but you are able to do this, and that makes you come across as, I'm not sure how to word it, like you're not at all needy, and that makes you very attractive, very beautiful, the fact that you are able to be at peace in your own energy. So pile 3, I see you as very creative, which is beautiful. I feel like people find you and the things that you create beautiful. There is also this mystical, unknown, mesmerizing kind of energy that you have that I'm not sure that you even realize yourself, but other people are definitely seeing. And this real positivity towards the future, as well as the ability to, you know, really know what path is the right one for you. That I feel this real strength of character and uniqueness for you, and this is what makes you beautiful. So pile 3, I hope this resonated with you. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that like button, and hopefully I will see you back here for another reading sometime soon. That's all I have for you guys for now. So last but not least, we have pile 4. And if you resonated with pile 4, then you have this Amazonite crystal. Now, this is such a beautiful greeny blue colour. It matches quite well with the cards as well, actually. But yes, I really love this colour. And this stone is very soothing and calming, particularly it's very calming for the brain and the nervous system. So it can be a very good stone for promoting peace and tranquility, particularly if you suffer with anxiety or overthinking. So let's have a look at your cards, pile 4, and see what makes you beautiful. So the card we have here for you is Leap. And it says down the bottom here, you go first and the universe will catch you. So I feel like you are incredibly trusting. There is that childlike quality of unconditional love and trust. And that's definitely a very beautiful thing to possess. A lot of the time, I think we tend to go through difficult experiences in life and we can lose that trust in people or lose that trust in ourselves, whereas life doesn't seem to have done this to you. You do have this trusting nature. However, that can sometimes land you in sticky situations, I think, because people do tend to take advantage a little bit if you're very trusting. It's definitely something that's very beautiful about you, pile 4. So we also have for you the 6 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Magician. So I definitely feel, I feel two opposing energies here. There is kind of this calm, quiet, trusting, and perhaps even a little bit of, there's like this wariness. Although you are trusting, it's like your default setting is to be very trusting, but I think it perhaps makes you worry. There may have been people that take advantage of your trusting nature and your kind nature, and that can, I do feel some anxiety here, perhaps. But with the Magician, that completely opposes this. So it could be that you have had a few problems with anxiety previously and you have managed to come into a much stronger energy, or it could be that you can sometimes be anxious, but your sort of true nature overrides that anxiety and you manage to overcome the anxiety that you sometimes feel. I definitely feel like it's something within you though. It could be a little bit of overthinking as well, more than anxiety. But I do feel like it's something that doesn't show on the outside. It's something that's, quite deep within you. But just for some of you, I don't think everybody is necessarily going to have that anxiety, but there is definitely a feeling of that for some of you, pile 4. With the Magician here, so that's definitely a completely opposing energy to the anxiety that I seem to feel here. And so this is a good sign. You have all the tools that you need at your disposal to be able to overcome any issues that you ever do have. But also this shows you being very resourceful. You see the Magician has here the Pentacle, the Sword, the Cup and the Wand. There's this ability to use all of the elements, and this Magician has all of the elements around them. So there's this being able to use what you have available to you, this resourcefulness that is very appealing. I feel like you are somebody who people may be able to rely on if they are in trouble. Maybe you're the person that tends to have the ideas for how to get out of tricky situations. Perhaps you are the person who is very good at making the most of what they have. I feel like for some of you, you may be, I feel like thrift shops, charity shops, things like that, or upcycling, repurposing things, may be something that resonates with some of you. But there is definitely this taking whatever you have around you and turning it into something more kind of vibe here. And you come across as strong and resourceful to other people. That's definitely one of the qualities that makes you beautiful. Now, with the Lovers here, there's this very in-flow kind of energy, because although the Lovers quite often talks about a relationship, it's also that give and take energy between the two people depicted in the card. There's that flow, that balance. So this is showing me that you could possibly be a Gemini, because the Lovers is the card for Gemini, but you're quite a balanced, patient, calm, and again trusting kind of energy. With the Nine of Pentacles here, this talks all about abundance, but also if we look here, this person is in the garden growing this abundance, again, this is kind of giving me that same energy of being able to take what you have available to you and turn it into abundance, turn it into something better than what it was. I really feel that you guys are able to make the best of things, and that's definitely a beautiful quality. It's also, I think it's an interesting quality to people around you, perhaps. With the Ace of Wands here, and with the Lovers actually, I think this talks, the Ace of Wands is all about passion, and the Lovers obviously is quite traditionally to do with love. There is this, it's like a leading from your heart, from your spirit, rather than your head. I think some of you may be empaths. That could actually be where I'm feeling quite a lot of anxiety, because if you're an empath and you haven't learned how to manage it, it can be very overwhelming. So what empaths do is they pick up on all the emotions of people around them, and you can end up feeling quite anxious. You can feel quite sad for no reason. You could feel angry. You could feel any emotion and not be able to quite explain why you're feeling that emotion. And it can be overwhelming. It's if you don't realise that it's the emotions of other people that you're picking up on, it can be overwhelming, and it can cause a bit of anxiety, anxious feelings if you don't know that that's what's causing it, or if you don't know how to manage it. So you do need to be able to protect yourself from the energy of others and to stay quite grounded. It's definitely a learning curve. If you resonate with being an empath, then I definitely do feel that for some of you. But like I say, the Ace of Wands here, it's all about passionate new beginnings. And this can be, again, it can be a card that relates to love quite commonly in a lot of spreads. But it can also relate to new passionate beginnings in any situation. And this really shows me that you give your all to whatever's going on around you. I feel like one of the things that makes you beautiful, pile 4, is this throwing yourself wholeheartedly into things and really feeling some quite deep emotions. With the 6 of Pentacles here as well, there's this energy of gratitude and giving. So I feel like you not only are grateful for any abundance that you have in your life, and I see here, like I've said with the 9 of Pentacles, you do have abundance around you, and it's abundance that you have made yourself. You have created your own abundance. I feel like you're very grateful for that, but you're also a very giving person as well. So the energies that we have here that make you beautiful, there is this trusting, this patience, this ability to be resourceful, and that really heart-centered kind of, it's like your thoughts and your actions are coming across as very heart-centered. Most of the things that you do being very heart-centered, and this gratitude, this kind of giving energy. I feel like you give a lot of yourselves to other people. Think family and friends around you, you really do support them. You're not only grateful for what they bring to you, but you are very willing to do whatever is necessary to support the people that are close to you. The other thing that strikes me with this card is how many eyes we have here. So some of you, pile 4, what makes you beautiful may well be your eyes. this is something that you may have been told before, that you have very attractive eyes. So that's all I have for you for now, pile 4. Thank you very much for watching. Do click that like button if you enjoyed this. That's all I have for you for now. Bye.